In sports family. Also, go to all social media platforms. Link will be in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you. How y'all doing, man? All right, so I'm gonna be brief on this, but I wanted to, always come drop some a few gems. And this one, as you can see in the title, this is what every pro player has in common. And there are certain things that one must face in order to make it to the highest level. And I think I might talk about contracts. I have it in there in the information, but I might touch on that briefly. But what are some of the things that all players need in order to make it to the highest level? First off, I'm gonna start with work ethics. Now, if you're a person that's in the gym, if you're working hard, you're doing everything that you can to get better. Every day that you guys make it a point or have an opportunity, you guys make it. If you are one of the ones that are trying every day to get better at your craft, you're more likely to make it possibly to the highest level. But if you don't have the work ethics like every other player, now because you gotta realize when you're a player and you're playing against other players and this person is always getting better, you know what I'm saying, and working hard, chances are this person is likely to go further. Now, this is what some of you guys can relate to. Now, if you play Madden or whatever fighting game that you guys play, and this person plays every day, right? Chances are that this person is going to be better than an average individual because he's learning new tricks, learning new skills, learning different things for the game, right? He's just getting better every time that he plays. This is what life is. So if you want to make it to the highest level, you have to treat it like that video game. You have to work harder. If there's some things that you're weak at, you need to work on that. I always tell people, don't work on what you already good at. Work at what you need help on. Because if you're a person that can shoot the ball, you can shoot really well, and you're good at your right hand. You're good at doing that. But if you don't have a good left hand, you need to work on your left. So that's some of my advice. Work on what you're not good at, and because your strength is already there. So work ethics is one of the main things that you need in order to make it to a highest level. Okay, everybody needs it. I don't know nobody who got to the highest level not having a work ethic. So if you're one of those players that put off every situation far as when it comes to working out, then chances are you're not going to make it to the highest level because they don't need to be telling people that you need to be working out. The player needs to know this automatically. So another thing that you need in order to make it, and this is what I feel is very underrated. We need a support system because there are chances that when you are striving for a goal, you're going to get flustered. You're going to want to quit. You're going to want to not do it no more. You're going to say, forget it. But then with your support system, they're going to have you look at it at from a brighter perspective, which means that everybody has obstacles. Okay. Everybody go through something. We understand that you guys are experiencing something at that moment, but a support system will help you see the brighter picture, the end goal. So that's why I have for the number two reasoning support system is because without a support system, chances are you're going to face a moment to where you're not going to want to continue what you're doing. But that support system is going to say, look, man, I understand how you feel. I know you want to quit. But when you quit now, you're going to quit forever. So we can't do that. You said that you want to go to the NFL, the NBA, the Major League Baseball, soccer, or whatever it is. You said that you want to go there. So my job and our job is to help see that we do the best that we can to get you there. Right? That's what a support system is. And then that brings me to the third one, right? That's overcoming adversity. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be able to overcome adversity. Everybody goes through something. You don't think that me as a person that owns a company, National Sports Chat, you don't think that I have my adversities? You don't think that I have to overcome things? You don't think that I'm experiencing certain things? I have to experience those things. Like right now, Instagram took down my page. Over 105K followers. They took down my page, even though I am going to get it back, but they took it back. They took it down. So for right now, what I decided to do, I decided to create another page, which was for my pictures, create another page, and then just try to find as many as you guys as possible. I'm not going to be able to find 105,000 people, but I decided that I wasn't going to allow that moment to defeat me. So I have to overcome adversity. So that's number 3. Okay. Another thing is everybody who ever made it to the pro level they had a very high level of focusness. They never got flustered. They never quit. They never did a plethora of things. They stayed the course. They knew football was the goal, so they did a lot of things, to make sure that they get better at their craft. Okay? So you have to definitely stay focused because there are a lot of distractions out there. There are a lot of females that's looking to trap athletes. There are a lot of some males, not as many. Some males looking to trap athletes, women athletes. And you have that out there. So those are big distractions. When you got a very very gorgeous person that's chasing you and wants you, basically lusting over you, it's hard to resist that, right? But for those who stay focused, and some of them slip up, but they, it's very few people that end up having child and, dealing with the wrong woman that end up still making it. Braylon, what's up? Braylon the gamer, what's up? So there are some people that actually, that end up losing focus, have kids young, still make it to the highest level, but it's rare. I'm telling you. So it's rare to make it to the NBA, NFL. So you need to definitely stay focused because that's the number one, I say, in my opinion. Appreciate it, Braylon. But you have to stay focused. I've never known nobody who made it right to the highest level without having a high level of focusedness. Okay, so that's very important. Then the other thing is you have to be willing to listen. If you don't listen, no coach is going to want to coach you. Nobody is going to want to deal with you. You're not going to make it. I can promise you that. If you are a person that have this Hollywood mentality, if somebody that let's say somebody, right, they're not ESPN, they're not under the radar, they're not none of these people that's basically on a high level at this moment, right? They come up to you, they trying to take a picture, and then you're acting somewhat Hollywood, right? Like this person is beneath you. even though this individual is taking his time out to try to film you and get your name out there the best way that they can, right? And then you sitting up there, man, I don't need you, bro. No, I ain't taking no picture. That's not a great mindset. So a mindset is what all of us need, all of players. You have to have a great mindset. You have to be humble. You have to be willing to show your appreciation to anybody that want to take pictures of you. Braylon said, he said, I was with Fairburn Flames 9U when they went against the AVA Bulldogs. Okay. Last year. Yeah, okay. All right, man. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, man, I definitely wanted to talk to you guys about that because I see a lot of players, man, with this Hollywood mentality, and I just shake my head because I understand that these are the people that's most likely not going to make it because ain't nobody gonna want to deal with them. Nobody gonna want to go out on the limb to help this person. And then the other thing is you never know who's who. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know. So humility is something that all players need. You have to be willing to, appreciate those who are actually taking the time out to film you or taking a picture, who's telling you, hey, man, I got something for you, a picture. Hey, here you go. You don't just, you might have 1,000 photographers that's come up to you, but don't mean that the ones who have the least amount of people, that's the one that you look down on. No, you treat everybody the same way and you'll get further because people going to want to do more for you. So, this was something because every time I do this, I'm actually never prepared. It is something that I think about just before I get on this segment, and then I talk to you guys because these are some things that you need to think about. How to treat people. And the last thing, man, I'm gonna talk about briefly: contracts. If your parents end up being in a position where you end up to a point where they want to help you, right? Or they want you to do something for a company, right? Let's say ESPN, they want to do something for you, right? Look at the contract. Okay? Look at the contract. I'm telling you, I am going to break this barrier because these little young kids, man, when they get older and they're not guided, they sign horrible contracts because the person makes it sound good. See, I can tell you that, look, after you sign this contract, I'm going to give you $1 million. If it's not stated in the contract, they can tell you whatever they want. So if that was the pitch that they had to use in order to get you to sign, then that's what it is. They're not wrong when it comes to legal, when as far as legally, because all they did was tell you something. But in the contract, it stated something totally different. So for the parents who are in control of these players' lives, if somebody tried to get you to sign a contract for your son, right, which makes you legal, right? You look at the contract because that contract can say a whole bunch of things. It can say, look, you gonna pay me $20 every time I post this video or whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, you have to stay focused. You have to look at the contracts. That's why a lot of people that are in certain industries, they never make money because all they do is tell them what they want to hear, but in a contract, it states something different. So look at your contracts. It goes hand in hand with everything that I told you. It goes hand in hand. When you talk about you having all the work ethics and you you got a support system, you got all these things, you know what I'm saying, and together. Then when it comes to a position where you actually about to sign a contract, you know to really look in the contract, because in the court system, that's what is going to legally be binded to. Whatever is in that contract. Because you can say, man, they told me I was going to get $1 million advance. It is stated in this contract. So therefore, it's not legally binding. You feel what I'm saying? So I just wanted to drop that on y'all, man. I definitely think that you guys have a real great advantage nowadays, especially when you got people like me, you got people like Capture a Star, you got the Under the Radars, you got the Battles, who's doing a great job at giving you guys some publicity and recognition. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about, man. Making sure that you guys have the best chance, because by the time y'all get older, they might have a league that's just as good as the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the NFL is the brand, but they might have a league just as good. They might pay just as much, just as more. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing that I know in America is that they don't like nobody monopolizing anything. So there are going to be some people that wants to um, that want to create their own league, and once they do it, you know, they can create an opportunity for you guys to make money. So make sure you guys, if you haven't already, go back, listen to the video, and do the things that I said. You got to have work ethics. You need a support system. You need to go through adversity in order to make it. You need to be able to overcome, and mainly y'all need to stay focused. So that's my, that's my just my 2 cents for this. Because like I said, I want to give you guys something for you to have a foundation to build on. Because I know a lot of you guys don't know what it takes to make it to the NFL, but I'm going to do something to where you at least have an idea. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got for now, man. Thank you for tuning in to National Sports Chat. I'm out.